Or try to sneak past. Your call. That was the last one! Shall we go on? Machines like you do.
A vent. I think I can pull it open. Got it.
I'm right behind you. The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off. Maybe we can get through that hatch. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too!
No way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find. I was trying to pull that. Maybe something does.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try. I think I can move these things. There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. This should help. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly. Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Hold on.
I don't know what to say.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it. Glide in. I found the energy cell.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you...
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What? No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday... the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time. God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The Overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14.
Who
All I
cares?
can see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Another maze. But the road to truth is never a straight line. They were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Time of Ashes?
Looks like it.
So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. Spent most of my life in a place far east.
We both traveled a long way then. Cold and damp down here.
This is it. Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
Damn, this water is clear.
That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
Yeah. Whoa! It's one of those machines!
It can turn invisible?
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station. You with me?
Yes. That was amazing. Terrifying, but amazing.
Airdrop. Well, you helped. We should be able to get into test station Ivy.
That was fast.
There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine can. Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The fourth test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater. I must have faith. The fourth test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime. This console's still operational. Another log.
We're done in every way. The wreaths work, and Cobble came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from US Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room. That must be the fourth testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while. In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy! Made it! But we better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right.
And last special gear. Look at the spear. There's so much stuff. But
Now
finally,
Now, we get to that data core.
this camera is so glitchy. Not mine, of course. Talking about the game, of course. Ooh, what is this?
Let's hope this new module works. It's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
See the light. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about... Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Diviner! We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
I better do as Alba says.
Okay.
I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
I'm getting kinda lazy. I'm not gonna do any side quests at the moment. So fast.
I should go to my room and check out the focus I found in that rebel camp.
It says here it had bubbles in it. Looks like you got what you want.
Yeah. It's almost time to...
Finally. Yeah, at least that's how the old one said.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl, I made one joke about how they, you know, eat. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach?
From the looks of it, the...
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be...
Just try not to get hurt. I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tenakth game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tenakth. Sure you won't try and kill me if...
Pretty sure. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from With everything that's been going on, I thought we could... Besides, there is nothing that... That's what my sister always said, anyways.
Maybe another time. Anything happen?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in, not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, you know, metal might be plain, but it's nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
Did you find any...
Yeah, my contacts are looking into it, but... Plus I have the Vanguard checking Chain Scrape and Barren Light, in case these guys are moving any supplies through there. But if they are, I'll bet they're being careful about it.
Yeah. And they have focuses too.
Hold on. Way back, you came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours. So does that mean that if I go back...
You could scan further.
if an Oseram is where, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those.
Just...
You got it.
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots... I thought maybe I could try finding things with more... Not much like there, but I did find images put together to tell us. They were made to look like they were the real thing. You know, the Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of...
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of it. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew, only they let machines serve the stuff. In bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
It sounds like you're getting used to that focus.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. Now, to be honest, it's hard to understand it. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just... Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Make my...
Just give it time. What else have you been studying?
Yeah, I've been looking into this, Vegas. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you... I mean, this Morlun guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tenakth clan land.
His crew knows how to handle themselves.
Right.
I should get...
I say hi to Gaia.
Aloy, and you come bearing gift. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the Zeniths from our lands?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
It looked like you were working on something.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods. Even if some people...
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to land gods with new machines when Gaia
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy. Even if they are just machines to abandon them in their time of suffering seems...
I'm sure Varl...
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Varl looks pretty focused.
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains hiding deep underwater that spew fire. If I understand correct, Gaia said like a heart, as always. Of course,
I should...
if you... Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest.
Aloy, is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power...
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
So, you should have known better. New land got...
The last thing I wanted to do was dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into...
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Looks like things between you and...
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not an...
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Better get this together.
You did it.
Let's hold off on the ale till it's over and...
I'll let Aaron know.
What's the other one? The kidnapped guy.
Yes?
You ever play that board game?
Strike? I'm the one who... I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that rucket. No such luck.
I better get going.
Watch your back out.
Huh. The door's unlocked now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia? What was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, Control Center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Okay, a lot of talking occurs. Oh, there he is.
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah. A very angry one.
What can I do?
Bet you're...
Well, I can hit machines in there, which, be honest, and the up, which is, but hey.
Just give... Let me
I
know.
didn't already talk that. That's about that though. Oh, let's see. I know you want to do that. Just there's a lot of stuff here. Damn, this one is better.
But the 10 are on our side.
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war. But there is always...
Oh, that's not really...
It is how...
Must be strange.
I can see machines like their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh.
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's...
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
Does it still hurt?
It comes. I try not to think about it. It's difficult to...
I can't claim done.
Then you have my...
Have you spoken with Eric?
I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as...
You get used to it, eventually.
I'm sure Aaron wouldn't mind. Anything else you've been looking...
Gaia showed me the... knowledge. I am no chaplain, but...
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a what they called them.
That sounds... kind of gross.
So if you say it like that, though.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well.
I'd be honored. I'll let you get back.
And so will...
When will Gaia give him an arm? If you are disabled, I would do that.
Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little time, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Aloy, it seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong to you.
Well, you're not surprised to see me? You know, after you tried to sell me out to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab?
Hardly. When I realized the lone huntress had been raiding Regalla's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Silence, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people, and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again. I'm gonna put a stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual. Your efforts will only slow the inevitable. A warning, though. The Sons of Prometheus are very tenacious, and they want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Ow! One of these days, I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently. But first I have to figure out why he's doing what he's doing.
He's not telling me stuff. Finding all type of stuff. He's not telling me anything. And of course, that's why.
I know Varl meant well, bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now. Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know. Maybe nothing can.
Her father and her kinda like her mother, but yeah, her mother most likely.
The old world created so many political inventions.
Where is Dawn up there? Excuse me.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of Maintenance space. I wonder where this leads. Power cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Ooh, something new. Oh,
It's a drink, but it's soft.
so that's what I turn on. Nice. More design. More lights. Wrong spots.
Hello. Hey, I'm fine. Because the last time, forget it. Was there anything else? So, have you, what about studying Hephaestus? Have you been doing that?
A little. It's quite dysfunction that escaped Gaia Prime 20 years ago.
How so?
It's mutating. Changing its own code.
We'll find a way.
If you say so.
So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. I thought he only wanted to know about my product, but... it's almost like he...
Yeah. Have you talked with...
I speak with Gaia. I didn't expect that from an AI.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. So, aside from Varl and Gaia...
Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were... If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover. You said you and Varl...
He told me about your tribe. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the It
does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles.
I don't think I'd be suited for any of them.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora.
Okay.
Introvert or artistic or both.
I just think she talks so. You would too if you knew everything there is to know about her. Everything.
She can also contact you with she's fixed.
I guess I just better stay on this.
What? This Aloy? Maybe. Damn, there's a lot of flies today. It's time.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it?
I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it.
Then we need a higher level of clearance.
There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco.
That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators?
I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco.
A lot of stuff to do. I mean, what else can I say? It's true. What can
That's where I need to go.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
holograms for everything.
It let them experience a great many things.
Exact.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the...
To the ruins.
Yes. And I'm looking for a tribe. The Quen. They said they came from across the great... I was hoping that...
There were rumors of trespass. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but we've had more pressing concerns, as you know.
It's okay.
There is... It's...
You said there was some...
She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing.
Yes.
If I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from...
They're ancient
I'm not as familiar with Old World.
It might be dangerous. We were lucky to get out of there.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
What do Tenakth do to
We play strike. You're Oseram, friend, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically.
Somehow that still sounds like training. Found anything interesting?
Gaia told me where to find data on how war... I knew the 10 fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for land. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer...
Yes, of course. Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
Let me just talk to Joe.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the Old Ones built towers there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do. Any progress with...
It is. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So...
We have to...
No. We know where they are. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Doe ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, I'll take care of So, T, and Doe. I'll need their locations.
I'm sending the data to you. My people made shrines near where each land god falls. When you see them, and once again, thanks for your help.
I already saw both of them. Just the one with the herds. I did not.
I should get going. Hopefully after that,
we'll be ready.
Side quest. Basically, I'm just gonna do side quests. Fun one though. Oh, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell.